These sterile stainless steel tanks represent the baseline for mass-market sake production today. It is an environment built for efficiency, utilizing predictable, lab-engineered yeast strains to ensure a consistent commercial product. Aramasa Shuzo stands in contrast to this industrial model. Founded in 1852 in Akita, the brewery's history is rooted in manual labor and traditional wooden vessels. Despite its prestige, the brewery faced a severe management crisis by the early 2000s that threatened its survival. In 2007, the eighth-generation heir, Yusuke Sato, returned to take over the struggling family business. To restore the brewery, Sato removed modern brewing conveniences and reinstated a set of strict historical constraints. Sato positioned the brewery as a steward of tradition rather than a manufacturer of consumer goods, prioritizing cultural preservation over industrial volume. The first constraint was the removal of all modern, highly aromatic yeast strains. Aramasa transitioned to the exclusive use of Kyokai No. 6. Discovered in their own tanks in 1930, it is the oldest surviving yeast strain in the Japanese sake industry. Unlike modern engineered yeasts that multiply quickly and predictably, the No. 6 strain is highly volatile and requires difficult-to-maintain conditions to propagate. To sustain this yeast, the brewery employs Kimoto, an Edo period technique. Instead of injecting lactic acid, natural airborne bacteria enter the batch, creating an acidic barrier allowing No. 6 to thrive. Most commercial breweries completely abandoned this demanding Kimoto method in the mid-20th century to prioritize speed and yield. Aramasa further restricts their process by using no additives or brewing alcohol, only rice, water, and thyme. This intense struggle forces the yeast to produce a distinctive profile defined by sharp acidity and dense, savory amino acids. To further distance themselves from sterile industrial environments, the brewery is replacing its stainless steel tanks with traditional wooden vats. The porous wood grain fosters a resident ecosystem of microorganisms that impart a specific flavor profile that modern steel cannot replicate. Because few artisans still build these vessels, Aramasa trains young staff in-house to construct and repair the vats, maintaining the physical infrastructure of the craft. This philosophy extends to the source of their ingredients, with the brewery using only rice grown within Akita Prefecture. They manage their own pesticide-free rice fields in the Uyasinai district to ensure total control over the raw material. By managing every input from the forest vats to the local soil, Aramasa has linked the brewery's output directly to the physical health of the Akita landscape. Combining these historical methods with modern temperature control creates a highly active fermentation, yielding a high concentration of natural carbon dioxide and organic acids. The result is a profile of vibrant acidity and deep umami that contrasts with the milder, low-acid sake typically found on the market. These methods produce the flagship No. 6 and Color series. Their scarcity and distinct taste make them the most sought-after bottles in the global market. The afternomic success of these bottles directly funds the infrastructure of the brewery, paying for the artisanal vat construction, the pesticide-free farming, and preserving the No. 6 yeast. Aramasa demonstrates that progress can be achieved through the rigid preservation of historical methods.